Now we have Mike Wynn will interview Bob Follis, the guest of honor here at the Winnipeg Invitational Basketball Tournament.
Joining me now is one of the founding members of the Winnipeg Invitational Tournament, Mr. Bob Follis. He is also the guest of honor of this year's WIT tournament. Bob, so how did the Winnipeg Invitational Tournament come about?
Began as a dream of about 4 or 5 coaches and the principal of Tec Voc to create a tournament that would improve play and also bring in better teams.
So the tournament is now 21 years old. How has the tournament changed since it all began?
Well, it started out as an 8-team tournament. It became a 16 tournament for a few years. We went to 6, and now we're up to 10. So we've bounced around a little bit.
So when it first began, what were one of your duties, since there was a lot of people forming this tournament? What were one of your duties?
First job I had was getting the trophies and setting up the display at the end of the game and the awarding the prizes.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bob Follis. Now back upstairs.
All right, Laurie, I think that's the first time I've ever seen Bob Follis in a tie.
Well, he's looking really good. One of the things that I was hoping was going to come out was Mr. Follis, who is this year's guest of honor, was well known for his wonderful black Jack Lanza leather jacket that he used to wear here at the WIT. I was kind of hoping he'd wear it again.
Yes, we both had the opportunity of teaching with Mr. Follis, and as a referee, we've both had the opportunity of yelling at him as we were coaching.
Yelling at Mr. Follis is a pastime that a lot of people here in this particular province and in the basketball circles have enjoyed.
Okay, we're back to live action right now. Outaouais controlling 21-16 Hornets. What do we have? We have foul called against Tec Voc.
That's going to go against Tec Voc. It looks like it's going to go against number 25, Eric Lapupa. Poor Eric there. He's kind of still shaking his head because number 21, Shawnee Plant for Outaouais, just ran him over.
Yeah, Eric Lapupa is not too sure about that one, but he got called for the foul. Shawnee Plant, he plays hard. And he's coming at you, 100 miles an hour. Shawnee Plant hits that one, scores 21-17. Tec Voc. Kenny Armstrong inbounds. There's Zolniak, he's out to Zaldi Neary penetrating. What's going to happen? Looking for Labopa. No, doesn't go down.
Looks like this one's going to go against Zaldi for reaching in. Good two-man game there between Neri and Lapopa.
Again, Laurie, you often see the young players after a missed shot, they want to reach in and get the ball back, and they end up getting a foul. And they should try and avoid those mistakes if they can.
Well, what we have is just as you mentioned. I mean, younger players, as you mentioned, both of Lapopa and Neri off of the freshman provincial team coached by John Taylor here, and they're still forgetting a few things, and they're keen. They want to play hard, and unfortunately sometimes that ends up in compounding a mistake.
I tell you, that was Shawnee Plant who just scored, and he's a workhorse inside for the Griffins. Tough competitor. Labopa, yes! Little Eric Labopa in the land of the Giants, showing no fear.
Eric Lapopa, great job as he takes it in against Plant and Kluche. And as you said, for him, that is the land of the Giants.
Again, now we see a switch. Outaouais seems to be pounding it inside now. Big David Stock's out of the game, and they're going to work Laurie inside.
Well, that's what they've got to do. I mean, even when David is in the game, I think that for me, the key to their victory is going to be inside. Oh, Zaldi got hammered there.
Looked like it could have been a foul, but starting back are the Griffins.
Once again, what keyed that was Aaron Catalia loved the base along the baseline. He seems to love that move.
That's number 9 controlling it for Outaouais. Just converting the ball. Another penetration. Oh, doesn't quite drop. Hornet basketball. Kenny Armstrong with the rebound.
Well, just as you mentioned, Scott, Outaouais starting to pound the ball inside now with David Stock out of the game. And what's going to have to happen is Tec Voc is going to have to make sure that they box out. You get a good look there on your screen. The Hornets only enjoy a 1-point lead now with 8 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Outaouais fighting back in. Laurie, you made a very good point that they're going to use lots of subs, and they have been. They brought 9 players. All 9 have been in the game, and they keep making wholesale changes. Coach Hebert's trying to keep his troops fresh.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Scott. I mean, after, as you know, playing 2 games in one day is hard enough, but when you're playing them at the WIT tournament, with a tournament of this caliber, it really tests your team's stamina and mettle.
There's Cloutier with the drive. Taking on the big man. What do we got?
That's going to go against David Stock.
I don't think Stock moved his feet there. Just seemed to stand there, stick up his arm, and he's a big fellow, and people run into him, and things happen.
Once again, number 20 for Outaouais, Sean Krause. Excellent job on the penetration. That's going to have to be stopped by either La Pupa or Naldi's area on the outside. They just simply can't get that penetration. That gets your big people in trouble.
Yeah, Tec Voc, they generally take pride in their man-to-man defense, and they're allowing penetration right now. I know Coach Bouchard will not be very happy with that.
Well, that's one of the things that at halftime, I'm pretty sure that Coach Bouchard's going to make sure that eliminated. And as we can see, with 7:31 left in the second quarter, Outaouais takes the lead, 24-23.
Solniak controlling the play now. Back to Despins. Got a holding foul on Sean Krause, and he's a feisty player. He's right in there every time. He's questioning the referees, it seems like, on every call, but he's a feisty player. Here's Despins inbounding. Labopa with the ball. Big David Stock reversing Solniak. And that's out of bounds off Neely.
Unfortunately, Zaldi was looking inside before he had possession of the ball. Paid for it. Oh, and he's going to take a cheap one here.
You know, Laurie, it's just back to it. He turns the ball over, he gets frustrated, he makes that second mistake, and young players do that.
Well, unfortunately there for Zaldi, he was going to look inside when Tec Voc was down at the offensive end. He didn't have complete possession of the ball, as you said, the turnover. Then he came down here defensively, still thinking about the mistake, gave up the baseline and took a very weak and soft reaching foul.
Yeah, Coach Bouchard put Martin Nozak in for Zaldi Neri. Here's Despins controlling the rebounds. There's Nozak with the ball, beating his man, looking full court. Yes, big country Stock with the slam.
That's going to help the Tec Voc Hornets. That brings the crowd alive.
Happening here.
Oh, but Outaouais doesn't seem to be bothered. They come right back.
As Tec Voc was celebrating that dunk, Outaouais was pushing the ball down the floor, getting a layup.
Well, Scott, that's the second time in this half that you've made reference to the fact that Tec Voc is busy patting themselves on the back, and they've been hurt both times.
But that dunk's got the crowd up. You can hear him in the background here. Stinger, the mascot's got him going. We got Sean Krause at the line. And he cans it for the three-point play. Outaouais, which is down early, has fought back. They're up 27-25, and they're putting on a full-court pressure right now. Oh, great hustle! That's unbelievable hustle. Craig De La Salle.
Excellent
a la
job.
Pete Rose.
Excellent job by Outaouais. That time, of course, the press a little bit more effective as they took the middle away from the Hornets.
Oh, Coach Hebert's right up in the referee's face right now. Take a look on the sideline. He might get one.
During that whole thing, Craig De La Salle, number 8, has gone down for Outaouais. Get a look at him now. He's hurt bad. That ankle looks very, very tender right now.
Craig De La Salle grimacing in pain. Unbelievable hustle, diving for that basketball. That's the kind of spirit you see at the WIT. These young fellows, they put it all on the line, play with their hearts.
Well, as you mentioned, Scott, we're looking at a tournament that's been around for 21 years, growing in stature and prestige all the time. Teams come to the WIT, they want to play hard.
All right, we have the big slam coming up on replay. Meanwhile, Labopa hits. I guess we don't have the replay of the big slam.
We'll try and get that replay for you a little bit later. You're going to see the good ball movement by Tec Voc as they handle the press, and then Big David get up there.
Justin Cloutier. Inbounding to Martin Lacroix. Now you see Tec Voc extending their defense, trying to put a little pressure on the ball. Three-point attempt, doesn't go. Big man Stock with the rebound.
Excellent job by Tec Voc, as you said, extending the defense. Then a big, strong defensive board by David Stock.
You know, one thing David has to do a better job. He gets position in there, but he doesn't sit down and hold his position. He doesn't use his body to his fullest advantage.
Right there, David, 2 opportunities, can't put it away. As you mentioned, Scott, that's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to get used. Once he gets that position, don't give it up.
He has that tendency to stand up straight instead of sit low. Here comes Solniak right back for Tec Voc. Solniak wisely pulls it out, controlling the tempo. Eric Labopa swings it around. Despins. That was an air ball by Despins. Here comes Outaouais right back. They waste no time in getting the ball down the floor.
First 5 minutes here of the second quarter, exactly the same as the first 5 minutes of the game. A lot of shots, a lot of action, but not much scoring. Then what we had in the second 5 minutes of that first quarter was quite a bit of scoring, and I expect the same thing to happen here.
Oh, yes, David Stock on the rebound. I tell you, Tec Voc runs that play very well.
Well, that's the third time, Scott, that it's worked, and Coach Hebert, I think he has seen enough. What's going to happen here is Justin Cloutier's got to get around Stock and got to front him on that. If you're going to play behind David, he's not going to miss 2 3-footers.
Okay, we got a little graphics, a little Tec Voc production graphics coming your way. Good shot of the camera crew heading into the Tec Voc huddle. Just a little blurb here. The Tec Voc production crew's done an excellent job.
For at least, you're going to be on for about another minute. I'm getting you off. I don't want that 4th one. Teddy, you're going on for me. Can I make that sub? Okay. Slow yourself down. Hold your tire. Give space on.
We had a look there at Coach Bouchard. What he's telling his Chargers there is let's just calm it down a little bit. Let's make sure that we know what we want to do. And as we can see, once they get into control, I think we're going to get a look here at Big David Stock going up.
Big Country Stock. Yes, the big man slamming it home. You know, Lauren, I'm a little bit disappointed in Coach Greg Bouchard there. He's let Bob Follis outdress him. And this is his tournament. He shouldn't let that happen. Labopa, the little man, taking it inside.
Labopa and Neri, as you mentioned, Scott, they can light it up. And this is, here we go, the second. David Stock gets away with one.
Cloutier right over Stock.
David started to move, and as we can see, Coach Bouchard, a little sigh of relief there. That could have been Stock's 3rd.
Okay, we got a little bit of high-low game going here for Tec Voc. Yes, 3!
That's Gary Zoliak, nails it down. Get a good look at Gary there. Here we go. Now what we've got is Tec Voc starting to calm down a little bit, moving the ball around, and starting to get some good looks at the basket.
Working around the perimeter. That's 21. No, doesn't get it to drop. Here comes Martin back for the Tec Voc Hornets. Martin Nozak controlling to zone.
Well, once again, Scott, as far as I'm concerned, if we're Outaouais, we've got to go inside. We've got to put Plant and Cloutier down inside, not out by the 3-point line, and pump the ball inside. Get a look here now. The Hornets are starting to pull away. They enjoy a 4-point lead with just under 4 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, Shanny Plant, I mean, he's been a factor inside. He's tossing some bodies around, and all of a sudden he's standing at the perimeter. You're right. He's got to get in there. He's got to do what he does best.
Well, I mean, with players like De La Salle and Lapointe, and especially Kraus on the perimeter, I think that's enough for Outaouais. What they've got to do is they've got to compensate that with putting Plant and Cloutier on the inside.
Okay, here we go. Cloutier penetrating. On rebound, count it.
There we go from the inside, number 22, Justin Cloutier.
Despins better play a little bit better defense, so he just went right by him, and you can't let the big 6'5" guy drive by you. I mean, you should be quicker than him.
On the other end down here, though, unfortunately, Cloutier still wants to play behind David Stock.
That's Teddy Haven. The little Tec Voc guys have no fear of going inside, and they can score inside. They'll take you on.
Once again, the name of the game breaking down, and we see it again, penetration.
That was number 12 for Outaouais, Daniel Champagne hitting the basket. Inside of the big man, double teamed. What do we got here? We got a foul. Cloutier.
That foul should go against Champagne, I think. Once again, however, Outaouais getting in trouble as far as I'm concerned if they're going to play Cloutier behind David Stock. One of the things that he does when he does get position, he takes up a lot of room there in the paint, Scott.
That's a very big man at the foul line. David's also tight end in the football team, coached by Jordy Wilson. You get a good shot of his free throw shooting technique. Not often you see a man that big with the soft hands that David has.
Well, both the teams here in tonight's consolation final have been pretty high percentage from the line.
Here we have Outaouais Griffins right back on the attack. Martin Lacroix controlling the tempo. Penetration, pull-up jump shot. No, doesn't go down. Rebound though, Outaouais crashing the boards. Craig de la Salle. No basket. Daniel Champagne goes to the hoop almost every time he gets the basketball. He's an aggressive player. Oh, Soniak. Excellent hustle by the Quebec squad. Inside, count it, 2 more points.
That's that combination of Lacroix and Champagne once again.
37-33 Tec Voc, 37-35 Tec Voc leads. And what do we have? We have
It's going to be a referee's timeout. I think Gary Zoliak's cut. And they're going to have to take him off the floor and replace him with another player. Won't be able to stay on the floor as long as he's bleeding.
Yes, you have to clean up that cut before you can get him back out there. Here's Labopa. Okay, maybe we got a replay coming up shortly of Gary Zoliak being injured. Stock fighting inside. Yes! The big man, Stock.
Good hard work by David Stock. He's doing an excellent job down at that offensive end. Once he gets his position, he's definitely, and he comes up with a big defensive play.
Stock stepping in front. When have you ever seen Stock do something like that? He's fired up today.
It's a good job by David as he steps in the lane and punches that ball out. And here we have Tec Voc in position with under 1.5 minutes left in the first half.
It's Labopo controlling the play. Now more penetration. Oh, doesn't quite get it to drop. He's quick though. It's like a knife through butter going through there. Yes.
Lacroix.
De La Salle.
That's Lacroix to De La Salle. If we were worried about, or at least I was, De La Salle's ankle. It looks pretty good there.
Looks pretty good. Maybe he was playing possum. We have a timeout called. And we have a replay coming up of Gary Zoliak, the injury to Gary Zoliak. Let's have a look.
Well, once again, what we'll do is we'll get you that as soon as we can. We have a look here. Gary Zoliak, number 10 with the ball. Nice crossover here by Gary, but he's going to go down as he slips. Going to try and get back for the ball. And there he goes. He's probably going to get cut as he looked like he got the inside of the top of the shoe there of Martin Lacroix.
Yeah, it looked like he took a knee in the head there. But hopefully he'll be back. And all right, let's take a look at the Outaouais bench. Coach Hebert plotting strategy. And there's Stinger entertaining referee, Mr. Dan Kinischuk.
Well, Dan's going to try and stare Stinger down here. Definitely a one-on-one confrontation. Just over a minute left here in the first half. The Tec Voc Hornets enjoy a 2-point lead.
Okay, we're getting ready back to action right now. Good shot of Stinger, the Wit mascot.
Looking more and more like Coach Bouchard.
Looking a lot like Coach Bouchard. Okay, we got the balls in play. Labopa controlling for the Hornets. Outside the Despins, one of the Twin Towers. Labopa again. Little screen and roll action. We have Despins hiding in the corner. Not quite. Here comes Outaouais. One of the few times they're slowing down the tempo here. Usually they're pushing it up quickly.
Well, they got both their big men out of the game right now. Looks like they might move the ball around here and settle for one shot.
Okay.
Oh,
the
no.
big man, yes!
Once again, pardon me, they did have Justin Cloutier on the floor, pumping it inside.
Justin Cloutier's 21 seconds remaining in the half. 39-39. We've had an exciting first half. Labopo looking to penetrate. Penetration by the Hornets. Penetrate dish. No. Here comes Udaway back with the ball.
I don't think these two gentlemen are aware of the time left on the clock. Udaway did an excellent job, but then forgot about the time on the clock.
Okay, with the score 39-39, we're going to take a break here for halftime of the consolation final at the Winnipeg Invitational Basketball Tournament. Outside it's cold, but inside the action's hot and heavy here at the consolation championship final of the 21st annual Winnipeg Invitational Basketball Tournament. This is Scott Martin along with Laurie May. Laurie, maybe you can give us some of your comments about the first half.
Well, the first half went pretty much the way we thought it would, Scott. For the Tec Voc Hornets, what they're going to have to do is they're going to, I think, going to have to pick up the tempo a little bit. As we saw, there were sections in that first half with it. Once they got going, Zoliak and Labopa and Nuri, once they got going, they really were good at putting the ball in the hole and getting some action. As far as Udaway is concerned, number one, penetration. I mean, when they can penetrate, they really hurt the Hornets. Most importantly, though, they've got to get Kluche and Plant and put them down inside and pump that ball inside and make David Stock do some work defensively.
Okay, it's 39-39, and we're getting ready to start the second half here. As Coach May said, a couple things we should look for in this second half, and we'll see how the two teams make adjustments. It's going to be Udaway basketball. And you can see referee Dan Kinischuk getting ready to get the ball to Justin Kluche. And you get a good shot of the Tec Voc gymnasium there. All the teams' posters are up on the wall. The WIT banner. A lot of work is put into this tournament by the graphic arts students at Tec Voc. And we're back to live action. Sean Krause controlling it for Udaway. Looking inside, doesn't like what he sees. Reversing the basketball, the ball's being swung around. Back to the top, penetration again that Laurie said we should look for. Attempted penetration by Udaway. Swinging the ball nicely, showing good patience. Yes, starting the half off with a three-pointer. Craig De La Salle.
Well, Craig De La Salle shows us right there, Scott. No ill effects of that ankle. He's coming out. He's ready to play the second half.
Hurt his ankle, not his shooting hand. Despin's looking in for the big man Stock. Stock did some damage in the first half. Here's a wrecking crew. Here comes Martin inside, throws it up. Can't get it to go. Kluche rebounds.
Well, what we saw at that time down by Udaway in terms of defensively, what they're going to do is they're going to leave their Blair Despins alone, and they're going to double up on David Strock.
Number 12, he looks to go every time he gets the basketball. This time pulls it out. Nice dish inside. We got green basketball, 42-39. The Griffins from Hull, Quebec.
It's a good look that time by David Champagne.
Oh, don't blink or Zaldi Neri will blow right by you. Good rebound and basket by Despins inside.
We've got Martin Lacroix and Shawnee Plant kind of looking at each other, trying to decide who should have been playing defense. And as you said, in that moment of indecision, the Griffins, they got burnt.
There's Coach Bouchard. He's talking with the boys. There's Zaldi Neri. Tec Voc at the line. One of the Despins twins. Not only are they basketball players, they're big into the provincial curling scene. Back come the Griffins. Controlling the play now, number 20, little behind the back dribble. Sean Krause swinging the ball. There's wide open. Does it go?
Going to have to count that basket there by number 8, De La Salle again. The ball was gone. Oh, it looks like Shawnee. Oh, it looks like, pardon me, Justin Kluche is going to get tagged with a pushing foul.
That's Kluche's fourth, and he's a big loss. He's the big man, 6'5" inside for the Quebec squad. We'll see what happens now, how they might go down into Big David Stock and take advantage of the height mismatch. Labopa, three-pointers, no. Here comes the Griffins on the break. Pulling it out now, controlling the play. Oh, steal by Martin. He a little too excited there, throwing it up. Didn't need that shot for Tec Voc.
Oh, that's going to go against David Stock. That speed, that tempo of the game, just a little bit too much for David. We got in a bit of a road race there, and unfortunately, David's the one who's going to come out as a loser. Griffins, as you can see, enjoy a 3-point lead, and we're going to have number 21, Shawnee Plant, is going to go to the line for the Griffins.
Yeah, Martin Nozek, he's a role player for Tec Voc, a hard defender, and I don't think Coach Bouchard wants him going to the hole that quickly off the break. And as you say, it's a little bit too fast for David Stock. They got the big fella, they want to pound it into him. Here comes Labopa back for Tec Voc. Swing it to Nozek, Despins. Oh, that's the offense they wanted. Stock, but Stock can't get it to drop.
Good defensive board there for the Griffins by number 21, Shawnee Plant. Excellent job that time offensively by the Hornets. And here goes Sean Krause as he takes it to the hole.
He's an aggressive player. He looks to attack. Looks to attack on offense. Labopa swinging it over to Nozek. Nozek again. That's a turnover. Here comes the Griffins. No. Rebound. Yes. Dominic Chenier counts it off the rebound.
It's an excellent offensive board there by Chenier. So he puts it away for the Griffins. What we've got here is now we're putting it down inside. Oh. It looks like that's going to go against number 12, Champagne. He's a little bit upset as far as he's concerned. He got all ball. We get a good look at Champagne there as he's gesturing over there to Coach Hebert that no, not me. It wasn't me.
But to no avail. David Stock's at the line, shooting the free throw for Tec Voc. The score is 46-41 for the Outaouais Griffins out of Hull, Quebec. Stock hits the first one. Laurie, I don't think Gary Soliak's been back in the game since he's been injured in the first half. And he's the starting point guard for Tec Voc.
Well, Soliak has done an excellent job in the first half, and as we said, up until this point, we don't quite know what happened. It looked like he had just received a cut or maybe a little bit of a bump to the head, and hopefully he'll be back here a little bit later in the second half.
Yeah, I don't see Soliak on the bench right now, so we'll have to see what happens with him. Maybe we can get a report from Lynn Swan down at the Tec Voc bench. Man down for Outaouais.
That's Shawnee Plant, their second big. They can ill afford to lose him.
Not with 4 fouls on Cloutier. Shawnee Plant's an aggressive player. He's got to be about 6'3", 6'4", and very physical, very tough. Here comes Labopa back for the Hornets. Grade 12 left-hander Labopa swinging it to Despins, to the other Despins. Zaldi Neary started the game on fire, and he hasn't scored for a long, long time, Laurie.
Well, what we've got to do if we're Tec Voc, we've got to make sure that we get either Neary or one of the other shooters for Tec Voc over along on the side with that David Stock is on. If Outaouais going to double team him, you're going to leave that person over. Oh, that's going to be David Stock's fourth.
Oh, that's a tough foul. David Stock really laid off him a little bit there and got called, I think, with a touch foul. Losing David Stock with his fourth, and Gary Soliak with the injury. Tec Voc is in a bit of hot water right now.
They're in a little bit of trouble right now. As far as Outaouais is concerned, it makes the loss of Cloutier a little easier to take. That's a 3-second call against number 10 for Outaouais, Canetti.
Despins with the ball, fighting. He's got to square the basketball up, swing it to his brother. They find each other very well, the two brothers. No, just can't get it to drop. Neary's been in a bit of a cold spell.
Good hustle to get back on D, though, by Neary. He's playing at this end.
Number 12 for Outaouais. He tacks the basket every time.
Champagne a little loose with the ball, picked up by Neary. Going to give the Hornets a chance to close this gap.
Champagne's in grade 13. He's got to make a little bit better decisions as the experienced basketball player out there. Here's Neary open again. Oh, and pretty dish inside. Despins can't get it to go. Other Despins gets the rebound. Yes! The Despins brothers controlling the middle of the key for the Hornets.
It's excellent job by the Despins and all of the Hornets. First of all, we had a nice pass, nice bounce pass inside that one of the brothers couldn't convert, but an excellent offensive board and put back by the other.
Here's Udue on offense. Oh my, what, not a very good shot there by number 10, Alex Concetti.
I think Concetti was a little confused there. Sean Krause had penetrated as he had done earlier in the game. I thought, just as Concetti would, that he would have shot it from there.
Here's Labopa swinging the ball across court. Oh, one Despins to the other. They may fight over the chicken at the dinner table, but they don't fight over the basketball on the court. They pass it around nicely.
An excellent job. Great ball movement there by the Hornets. We got to look there at the crowd and Stinger, and we're starting to get pumped up here as we move into the second half with just over 4 minutes left here in the third quarter, and the Griffins come away empty again.
I think that was Concetti again. No, sorry, that was Daniel Champagne. Here's Despins. No, back comes Udue on the break. 15, 2-on-1, charging through, yes!
That's Chenier as he pushes the ball up. You get a look at him there. Dominic pushes the ball up the floor and scores. It's been a long time since the Griffins have put the ball in the hoop.
Looked like he ran right over little Eric Labopa there. The score's 48-46 for Udue. Tec Voc made a bit of a run, getting some momentum going. Ball's back out to one of the Despin brothers. Labopa looking inside, short corner. Oh no, bit off balance shot. Catelier.
Well, we got a lot of the big people are out of the game here for both the Griffins and the Hornets. We're starting to get into a little man's running game here, Scott.
The pace is picking up. It's getting exciting. No.
That's Josh Cohen. He forgot that perhaps he should have just squared up a little bit more before he took that shot.
Sean Krause, the grade 13 point guard, just having a talk with Cohen, telling him, look, that's not the shot we need. He's the floor general out there for Udue. He's bringing the ball up the floor right now. Swinging the ball around the top of the key. Timeout called. Coach Jason Hebert would like a timeout.
Well, I think what Coach Hebert is going to start talking about, I don't think he likes the flow of the game right now. What we're looking at as you get a look on your score, the Griffins enjoying a 48-46 lead here with 3:22 left in the third quarter. The pace of that game seems to be going towards a little man's type of run and fire the ball game, and the bottom line is that seems to play more into the hands of the Tec Voc Hornets with some of the players that they've got out on the floor.
Yeah, especially with David Stock out of the game. They'll be looking to push the ball up the floor. You get a good shot of Coach Hebert from Quebec, a bilingual, I might add. Let's maybe we can listen in on what... Okay, we got a replay coming up of the two Despin brothers working together.
What you've got to notice here, Scott, is some excellent ball movement.
And don't blink because you missed that replay if you went to the kitchen.
As we can see, good inside feed, good bounce pass, one miss. Then we're going to see the great offensive board here. Desmond's going to wheel and he's going to go up strong. It's a great job by Neal, and he puts it away for an easy 2 for the Hornets.
Okay, back to live action. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be Udue ball here. Referee Dan Kinischuk enters the ball to the Udue player. Ball in the corner, swung back to the top. Back in the corner, they're looking inside. And we got a foul over the back. Aaron Catelier called it the over the back foul.
Catelier got himself pinned behind. Had to reach over, picked up the foul against Shawnee Plante. Shawnee, as you mentioned, gutsy player, 6'3". He's going to stick himself down there, and there they are, going to go right back to him again.
Shawnee Plante, without David Stock in there, I think they're going to get into it. Catelier is having his hands full. If you get maybe we can get a good look there at Aaron Catelier. I think Aaron dyed his hair gold, Tec Voc gold colors for the Big Wit tournament.
So what we have here is a situation that Coach Hebert, with the good timeout, said, "Whoa, let's calm this down. Let's start to play at a pace that is good for us. And what's good for the Griffins right now is to get the ball inside to Shawnee Plante so that he can go up against Catelier."
Shawnee missed both free throws. scores 48-46 for Outaouais. There's Eric Catelier posting up on his own. Whoa! Get that out of here!
That's Dominic Chenier deciding that he didn't want anything to do with that ball as he blocks that shot of Catelier's.
Back into action, Catelier at the top of the key. Looking to penetrate, looking for Labopa. Eric Labopa swings the ball. Zaldi Neary, pull-up jump shot. Looked like he got fouled there, but Neary gets it back. Labopa going for three. No! Here comes Outaouais on the break.
Good hustle by Labopa and Zeri.
Oh, Despins hustling back, gets the ball, finds his brother. Tec Voc on the way back. Out of bounds off of Quebec. It'll be Tec Voc basketball.
Once again, Outaouais starting to get in a run-and-gun game, which obviously favors the Hornets with the personnel that's on the floor.
We've got a shoe problem there being fixed, tying the shoe. Referee Jerry Mundy waving the players on. Jerry also plays senior men's basketball in the Manitoba Basketball League. There's Labopa with the ball, looking for a backscreen. Despins to Catelier. Catelier, oh, wide open in the corner. Yes!
That's Teddy Haven, puts it away for the Hornets.
Teddy Haven right into the game, scoring for Tec Voc. Pressuring the basketball, the ball swung there. Outaouais missed Cloutier, who's been sitting on the bench. They don't seem to have a focus point on offense.
It's a good cut there by Shawnee Plant as he was allowed to go through the paint. He's got to put those away. I mean, if he looks around, the players that he's playing against, the Hornets, they don't have the strength right now or the power to stop him.
As we got a travel call, Eric Labopa called in the travel. Tec Voc has pulled it within one, but it's Outaouais basketball.
That was unfortunate for Labopa, but he's doing an excellent job, as is Neary, and this is the type of game where these two players can excel.
Looking inside. Oh, block shot by Despins.
Chenier, tit for tat. He knows what it feels like now. Earlier, he had rejected one of Catelier's shots, has Despins do exactly the same thing to him.
Here's Labopa controlling. A lot of Tec Voc's game is built on penetrating and dishing. Labopa, Catelier with the rebound. And Catelier, oh, bad pass, here's a steal. Taking it to the hole, yes! Gets it to go, Craig De La Salle.
Good job by De La Salle. It's really unfortunate for Catelier. Did an excellent job there getting the offensive board.
Labopa, no. Labopa's taken an awful lot of shots in the last 3 or 4 minutes and hasn't hit too many of them.
Well, as we mentioned right at the start of the broadcast, there certainly wasn't going to be for lack of shots on the Hornets side of the ledger. They've put up a great number of shots, and they'll continue to do so.
There's Labopa again. No, can't get it to go.
It's going to be a push-off.
We got one of the Despins. The Despins are doing a job, though. They're working for the rebound underneath, and just happened to get caught on that one. 51-48. All right, we have, looks like we're controlling for one shot. Coach Ebert wants one shot right here. We'll see what happens, what kind of shot they can come up with. Rory, what do you think they're going to do?
Well, I think they've got to move the ball around. They've got to look inside. I think maybe Chenier.
They're running almost a 3-man weave here. Holding for one.
Down to 10 seconds. You've got to start to look now. Oh, we're going to run out of time here. Kraus is going to...
Looks like De La Salle inside. Yes, gets it to go. I think they got his arm held.
We had a little bit of a problem
Craig
there.
De La Salle making the score 53-48. Okay, we got a special announcement coming up. Clayton Maximowicz with a special announcement.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Right about now, I would be conducting an interview with a guest, but we have a very special presentation. So let's go to the center court, or by the announcement, to our very own Joe DiCurzio.
Okay, you gotta have to bear with me for just a minute here, but we'll get back to the basketball. It's great basketball. There's a very special lady here with us working on the TV crew, and if I can get Cindy Warner to come out and join me out here. don't know. She should be able to hear me. I have to ask her a little bit of a question, if you'll bear with me. Cindy, you know I love you to death, and I'm shaking like a death. Cindy, will you marry me?
Yeah, I will.
She said yes!
Winnipeg Invitational Basketball Tournament. We have all the excitement here. We have basketball, mascots, people getting married, Laurie.
Well, as you can see, yes, and we do have a basketball game going on. We're moving into the fourth quarter of this game, and the Griffins enjoy a 53-48 lead. As you can see, what's happened here over the last two quarters, the second and third quarter, the Griffins have outscored the Tec Voc Hornets 37-27, and as a result, enjoy this 5-point lead. I think what we're going to have to do now is look to see which coach is going to put their big man in first. We've got David Stock with 4, and of course on the other side, we have Justin Cloutier with 4.
It's going to be a game, almost you could say a game of chicken, to see who will put their big man first. Laurie, you've coached in the Win, and you've coached for a number of years at various levels. What time would you put your big man back on?
Well, the fact that they've got 4, you got to start looking around the 5-minute mark. I think if either of them goes in before that, I think they're going to be in trouble.
Okay, we got it. 5-minute mark. We'll look for the two big men, Stock and Cloutier, to come back into the game. Right now, Labopa controlling for the Hornets to Despins. Despins stops, swings it back to Labopa. Tec Voc has the ball in the wing, looking to penetrate. Despins swinging the ball to Labopa. Tec Voc playing a very patient game right now, looking for an opening. There goes Catelier. Oh, tough pass, but it got through. Travel violation called against Tec Voc.
It's really unfortunate. Catelier got himself caught down here on the baseline, as you saw. As a result, the only pass he had was a very difficult one. Good catch by his teammate, but unfortunately he traveled.
Outaouais basketball. Controlling the plays, number 20, Sean Krause, the little point guard. Swinging back to the top, back to Krause. He'll take it if he gets it inside. He's looking to penetrate.
That's a great drive by Krause. We got to count that, I'm sure.
Yes, the basket's going to go. Count the basket.
Good job this time by Outaouais. Good movement, but once again, penetration, as we mentioned earlier. Tec Voc, get a good look at Coach Bouchard. Not happy with that. The Hornets cannot allow that penetration.
No, Coach Bouchard doesn't look too happy. Looks a little frustrated. Maybe get a look there. There's assistant coach Henry DeSantos, former Tec Voc basketball player. Shot missed. Rebound. No, can't get it to go. Tec Voc starts back.
Well, as we can see, you want to call this a game of chicken. We've got Coach Bouchard down 7, doesn't want to get down anymore. He's put David Stock back in the game. He's gambling early here.
David Stock gets blocked, the big man. We mentioned earlier that Stock is prone to fouls and has played true to form today. Here's Outaouais, three-pointer. No three-pointer. Tec Voc controls the rebound.
That's Craig De La Salle from beyond the three-point line, puts it up for Outaouais. If we're the Hornets, we need to score right now, Scott.
Tec Voc, they're down 7. Labopa hasn't hit in a while. No, he still hasn't hit. It's Outaouais controlling the basketball. I think you're right, Laurie. There's a lull in the action for the Hornets. They need to get back into this game.
Hornets have been fortunate, Scott, in the fact that Outaouais come down the last 3 times now and haven't scored. What they've got to do is they've got to get the ball inside to David Stock. I mean, we've got Coach Bouchard's taking the gamble, putting them in with 7.5 minutes left in the game. Get him the ball.
The game's deteriorated somewhat. It was back and forth, and now it just seems both teams are struggling a little bit, and hopefully we can find the touch here in the fourth quarter. Ball's reversed to the top. Three-point shooter. Oh, Craig De La Salle can't hit. Here comes Despins. Looking for Labopa on the outlet pass. Big man David Stock. Oh, that's not his shot, Laurie.
It was a great move by David just to keep the ball in play, but once he had done that, he should have just calmed down, put the ball back outside, and then get into the paint where he can do his best work.
He's 6'8", 240 pounds. He should just get in there and go to the power game. Tec Voc basketball in the end out. Again, Zaldi Neary is struggling this game. He's the Tec Voc creator, the scorer, and he's struggling right now.
Well, right now it's Udaway that is pressing just as much as Tec Voc. Tec Voc needs to score. We get a good shot there
That's
of Coach
the thinker's
Bouchard.
pose right there. The thinker's pose of Bouchard.
Oh, Champagne comes up short.
Three-pointer by Udaway, another brick.
Oh, Tec Voc standing around. They're going to get hurt. What Udaway's got to do is just simply move the ball around. Move the ball around, and if we should go to anybody, they should be going to Champagne because that's who's Stock watching. Go at Stock. He's got 4. See if he's going to pick up his 5th, get him out of the game.
Okay, Udaway slowing down the tempo a little bit now, trying to get a good shot. There's a number 12 against Stock, just like you mentioned. Looking in at Champagne. They just don't want to do it, Laurie. They don't want to get him the ball. They want the 3. Oh, there you go. And... oh.
That's not going to go against Stock. I think it's going to go against Desmonds. Number 55, Blair Desmonds, is going to get stuck with that foul.
Now, Laurie, you called that one. They worked it to Champagne. He took on Stock. Stock laid off him, got beat because he had his 4th foul. And as a result, Udaway is going to have a nice end-out play here. Okay, timeout called. I don't think we're going to have something exciting as our last break where we had a wedding.
Well, I'm looking around. I don't see anybody else getting ready to get down on bended. Well, Stinger's out there. I don't know. Looks like as you see him flash by, we get a look at Coach Bouchard here. Maybe we can get into this huddle.
Pretty shaky. Okay, we're going to run 12. And we're going to look for the big man. All right. And he's only going to be open for a split second, and if he's there, deliver the ball. Turn strong, okay? Just
Okay, that was Coach Greg Bouchard. What's he looking for now, Laurie?
Well, Coach Bouchard is just simply telling his team, just to quote Coach Bouchard, we look a little shaky out there. We're a little bit nervous. We still got plenty of time. There's 6.5 minutes left in this contest. Let's move the ball around and let's do the things that work best for us. And in this case, with David Stock in the game, it's putting the ball inside. Labopa has put up a lot of shots. Unfortunately for him, they haven't fallen. So as a result, let's get the ball inside. Let's get a little inside-outside game going here, and let's try to close this 7-point deficit that the Griffins enjoy.
Interesting that Coach Bouchard would say that we look a little bit shaky because he's a baseball player and his nickname happens to be Shaky.
Well, for those of us that know Coach Bouchard, we know that he's able to mix a drink by himself even if he doesn't want to.
Okay. Maybe we can get back to the foul line area here. You see Coach Bouchard pacing the sidelines. Daniel Champagne at the line for the Griffins. The Griffins are starting to control the offensive boards right now. Tec Voc has to block out a lot better than that.
Oh, definitely, Scott. I mean, that's the 4th offensive rebound in a row that's gone to the Griffins. And it's not that they're crashing the offensive glass that hard. It's that Tec Voc standing around.
The Griffins running a little controlled basketball. We have a timeout. The score clock, malfunction of the score clock. There's a good shot of Coach Hebert.
Coach Hebert is a little bit upset here because we had a good 15-20 seconds of play, and the clock unfortunately wasn't started.
Yeah, he wants that clock to run down. Coach Hebert and Coach Bouchard look like they have the same style of beard there. Neither of them said they're not gonna shave until they win the WIT championship. Okay, Udaway controlling the basketball. They've changed. They're running a much more patient motion game. They screen down, pop out, showing a lot more patience, working for the good shot.
It's a good job by Udaway, as you mentioned, Scott, showing some patience. What we got to do is we got to get Champagne down on the block here. Give him the ball. Got to get the ball to number 12 right now. Krause has got to put it in there.
Looking to penetrate there. Champagne against Stock. Doesn't get it to fall. Stock with the rebound. The big man out to Despins. Here comes Zaldi Neary. Neary in the corner to Despins. Neary cuts to the basket. Little high-low game going. Oh, Stock, don't bring the ball down. Keep it up high, big man. Keep it up high, big man.
Well, it's one of the things that we mentioned in the first quarter, Scott, that David does, unfortunately, is to bring the ball down. And we can see how costly it was there with just 5 minutes left in this game.
As fatigue sets in, you see a few more mistakes. Here comes Zaldi Neary with the steal. He's taking it to the hole. 2-on-1. What's charging?
Oh, that's going to get a reaction. Gets a reaction from the Tec Voc bench and especially the crowd here. They figured that no way that should not have been an offensive foul.
Zaldi Neary struggling a little bit right now. Back into the game for Outaouais is number 22, Justin Cloutier, the big man.
I'm 2 seconds off.
Laurie called 5 minutes, 4:58.
Now we could be in trouble if we're Tec Voc because we weren't able to score with Cloutier out of the game. Him back in the game. I'm pretty sure we're going to look to put the ball inside now.
Okay, here we go. Back to action. Controlling it there is Craig De La Salle, swinging the ball. Running a screen down offense. Here's Cloutier on the outside, taking a lot of time off the clock. Oh, no.
That's the third time that they've moved the ball to get Champagne isolated. You can see he's a little bit frustrated. He's come away and he's just going a little too soft to the hole. He's got to go hard to the hole and score and or be fouled by David Stock and take him out of the game.
Outaouais is getting the shots they want. They work it till they get Stock covering Champagne on the outside. 3! Despins hits it! 55-51. Tec Voc right back in this game.
Outaouais had their chances here in the fourth quarter to put this game away. Now it's right down to a 4-point game, and here comes Sean Krause.
Sean Krause can't get it to drop. Tec Voc chance to pull within 2 points. Here comes Labopa. Labopa looking to penetrate, swings it out. Neary, double clutcher, yes!
Well, we've got ourselves a game here, folks. This is what the WIT is all about.
The crowd's up and about. If Neary gets hot, look out, we could be in for a whale of a finish. Cloutier hasn't touched the basketball in a while. We got a 3-point opportunity, yes!
It's a big answer by the floor general, Sean Krause.
Right back at ya. Here comes Labopa. Neary will be looking to go every time inside Labopa. Wisely pulls it out. Back out to Zaldi Neary. Uh-oh. Martin looking, doesn't like what he sees. Oh, some tough passes out there. Eric Labopa, beautiful penetration and dish by Eric Labopa.
Well, we can see the Tec Voc fans really are cheering for that effort. Good job by Tec Voc. Good ball movement as they move the ball inside to Despin to take the foul. He's going to go to the line. Most importantly here, Scott, with 3 minutes left, what's really good about this for the Tec Voc Hornets is the clock is stopped here as Desmond goes to the line to shoot these foul shots.
See the look of intensity on Blair Despins there. He wants to win this game. He wants that trophy.
Blair's played a great second half here for the Hornets.
Tough shot.
If you're Outaouais, you better be ready for some full court pressure here from the Tec Voc Hornets.
Outaouais rebounds and controls. 0 for 2 for Blair Desmond on that one. Oh, throw it right into the hands of David Stock, using his quickness to steal that basketball.
Good steal by David.
58-53, 2:44 on the clock. Crunch time.
Stock wants the ball.
He's got it. The big man can't get it to go. David's got to square up if you want. Here comes Cloutier back the other way. Yes!
One big man misses, the other one puts it away.
60-53, 7-point. Tec Voc desperately needs a basket right here. Swing it to Neary. He's their money man. And he counts it. Zaldi Neary. 60-55. The fans are up.
The crowd's getting into this one. 2 minutes left. 5-point lead for Outaouais. We're going to see some pressure here from the Hornets.
It's Outaouais basketball in the wing. Swinging the ball. Outaouais looking to take some time off the clock. They want a good shot. They don't want to rush anything. Tec Voc has to extend their defense.
As far as Cloutier is concerned, number 22, he's got to get more involved here, Scott. Instead of being out on the perimeter, he's got to get down in the paint and call for the ball.
He has Despins. Must have a 4-inch advantage on Despins down there. Here we go, De La Salle. Look out, Zierka. Oh, look out, there comes Neary from behind. Craig De La Salle, can they hold the clock down? Foul on the play. Bouch wanted a foul, Coach Bouchard.
Coach Bouchard got what he wanted, got the foul, got the clock stop. As far as Outaouais is concerned, they're going to have to make sure that they pay attention with the basketball here, because Tec Voc, after they score, they're going to come in full court pressure.
That foul was on Martin Nozek.
It's a big hit by Greg De La Salle.
Leads up to 6 points right now. 1:19 left. I think Tec Voc might have to foul every time now on defense.
Here come the Hornets. They're going to push the ball here.
Zaldi Neary looking inside of Big David Stock. He's been struggling, but gets that one to go. Big David Stock, 62-57.
It's a good job by the Hornets. Need a little bit of pressure here. There's only a minute left in the game. Surprised at this move.
We're going to go Tec Voc. They don't want David Stock, can't foul. 55 seconds, as you can see on the clock. Counting it down, stalling for one here. I think Tec Voc's going to have to get out and foul, because I don't think Outaouais is going to look to score.
Tec Voc needs the basketball, Scott.
Oh, did he try? No, getting away with it. It's scrambling basketball. Foul on David Stock.
I think they're going to call David Stock for pushing. Ooh, that one hurts.
35 seconds, 5-point lead. He had to foul. Otherwise, Tech wouldn't get the ball back. There's a shot of Big Country Stock. Big man, encouraging on the team.
Good job by David. Played an excellent first half. Unfortunately, got into foul trouble. Coach Bouchard had to sit him for a while. Took the big gamble, put him in with about 8.5 minutes left in the game. Unfortunately, never got a chance to get back into the swing of the game. I think they should have gone to, once Coach Bouchard made the decision to put David back in the game, they should have gone to him a lot more quicker and a lot more often than they did.
Yeah, he seemed a little bit tentative too with his 4 fouls. He didn't really look to attack, or he didn't really move his feet on defense. He was mostly standing up. Now Outaouais come a long way, and they're looking to bring back a trophy with them, and they're fired up right now.
Well, things are looking very good for the team from Hull, Quebec right now, enjoying a 5-point lead, only 35 seconds left in the contest, Scott, and they're headed to the foul line.
Okay, 35 seconds on the clock. We have number 20, Sean Krause, at the line.
Sean Krause played a great game for Outaouais. As you mentioned earlier, Scott, the floor general, hit the ball, took the ball, did an excellent job out around the 3-point line, hit some big shots. Most importantly, really hurt the Hornets with his penetration.
Yeah, he scored, he's played defense, he's controlled the tempo. Excellent game. Tec Voc's got to look to score quickly now.
Well, a lot of 3-point shooters. There's no reason why they can't.
There's Labopa. Oh, can't handle the basketball.
Labopa and Neary, these are the two that got to throw the ball up.
Oh, fouled.
Those are the kind of fouls that give coaches gray hair right there, Scott. What's going to happen is Champagne digs in there, and I should say Gennari digs in there, takes a foul, stops the clock. It's not what you want to see.
Okay, yeah, this coach, Hebert, does not want the clock stopped. He'd like to see the clock keep running. Chance for Tec Voc to get some points. They're going to have to foul right away here when the ball comes in. Gets one to go. Look at Stinger in the crowd.
Clock stops, scoring points. This is what really hurts the team.
No, doesn't get it to go. Hang on for dear life. Daniel Champagne, he'll go to the foul line.
Good job by Catelier, unable to get the offensive glass, fouled very quickly. We only had 1 second tick off the clock.
Looks like the team from Hull, Quebec is going to go home to La Belle Province with some silverware, well deserved.
Excellent game here by both teams. It's, as I mentioned, very hard. You got to play 2 games on one day, especially in a tournament of this caliber. we had bits of brilliance throughout the game, and it looked like we were going to take off. And as I mentioned earlier, I thought it would be a much more high-scoring affair than it was. But both teams have played exceptionally well, and unfortunately, we can only have one of them. It's going to be the consolation final winner.
Yeah, interesting game. At times, the pace was very fast and up-tempo, and at times it was somewhat sloppy. And as you referred to, I think the tiredness of the teams playing 4 games in 4 days.
It's a big tournament. That's what it's all about.
Down to 10 seconds. Labopa to Neary for 3. No, Desmond's inside. Can't get it to go. Foul called. 1 second on the clock. The Outaouais Griffins from Hull, Quebec are going to be the consolation champions of the Winnipeg Invitational Basketball Tournament.
Well, as we can see right now, Scott, we've got Aaron Coutelier all alone down there by himself. What they're going to try and do here, come up with this. Now we've got Desmond's on the other side. Going to be very interesting to see here. We want to see them move that ball as quickly as they can. Could be one of the quickest 3-point attempts we've ever seen.
Yeah, but it looks like it's too little too late right now. That should do it. Oh, almost gets it to go.
Ball was pumped in. Labopa from way over on his side of center. Excellent game. Wonderful job. The Outaouais Griffins, as we said, Scott, well-deserved consolation finalists, consolation winners here of the 21st annual WIT.
Okay, we're going to have a look here at a replay of one of the things that gave Tec Voc trouble. Let's have a look.
As we're going to get a look here, Scott, as we mentioned, the ball gets into David Stock, squares up, but as you mentioned, didn't square up quite well enough. Misses what we thought might have been a fairly easy bucket for him, so we got one big man missing at the other end. Then the good look, and as we can see, we have the floor covered very easily there by Justin Cloutier, and he puts it away, and those are the things that really hurt the Hornets.
Oh, all right, so the final score was 65-58 for the Outaouais Griffins from Hull, Quebec over the Tec Voc Hornets here in the Consolation Championship of the Winnipeg Invitational Basketball Tournament. We'll take a break and then be back for the 1996 championship game of the Winnipeg Invitational Basketball Tournament.